I'm Sophia Frez. I'm talking about the axolotl today. Let's jump and dive in. Let's first talk about the axolotl habitat. Axolotls used to live in two lakes, Lake Chicanako and Lake Exanaco. But the Lake Exanaco sadly dried up. But nothing's harming it, but it's because of climate change.
Okay, tell me one thing. Where are those lakes? Where are those lakes?
Good question. Axolotls live nowhere else in the world, and now they're only found in Mexico. This is where they live, and they're only found in one lake now, Lake Exanaco. This lake is where these amphibians are found. Now, let's talk about what's an axolotl. Axolotls, you may think that they are types of lizards, which are reptiles, but they are not reptiles nor are lizards. They are a type of salamanders, and they are amphibians. You say it like this, amphibians. So that includes frogs, toads, and even more, like axolotls. And they are really fascinating creatures. They may look really cute, but they are also carnivores. Let me talk about their diet. Axolotls eat insect larvae and tiny fish. Axolotls are really cool creatures. Now, the thing that you really want to know is they regenerate. If they can even regenerate their brain, which is cool, and even legs. I wish I could regenerate my brain or legs. Axolotls are really diverse creatures, and they are insane. If you want, you can ask me a question. Do you want to ask me a question?
I want to ask you a question.
Give it up.
Okay, tell me, should I be scared of axolotl? Is it gonna harm me or no?
Well, likely no. They are cool creatures because of their insane diversity. They can be even sold as pets. But some people even eat axolotls. That is kind of like sad news, but they can come in many, many different colors.
Oh, what are those?
Let me tell you if you want.
Yeah.
They can become red, green, black, yellow, and rarely white or pink like this one. And albino axolotls have red eyes, but ones which are not albino have many different eye colors, including blue or others. And those are their gills. So the gills are used for breathing. They need oxygen from the water, not the air actually, because the oxygen under the water, like fish, is more possible to retrieve. And also, these tiny bristles are filled with tiny vessels which contain blood, and the blood carries oxygen. And do you want to ask me another question if you want?
I think I want to ask another question. Do they have any kind of predators?
Well, yes. They have some kind of like predators, like large fish, and kind of like maybe, I don't know their other predators, but large fish are maybe their predators, which they kind of like the ones with sharp teeth, I guess, like piranhas, I don't know. But now, let's talk about how they regenerate. It's not so different how we regenerate our skin, isn't it? They kind of, when they lose a limb, they kind of have a cone-shaped structure which they use to regenerate. Then they grow a kind of like their rectangle-shaped block beneath them, which will be their heel. Then they will form a kind of like a human-like hand. Then they'll regenerate a limb. And they have a strong tail which helps them swim. And they never come to land, but some come to land because they transform into tiger salamanders sometimes. And it's pretty amazing. How much do you like axolotls?
I like it very much. Okay, tell me another thing. How big the axolotl can be?
Dad, I forgot. forgot. Oh yeah, right. Oh, they're. Oh, you mean how big? Okay, so they are 20 centimeters. Like you mean like sometimes, but their babies are really tiny, just about this size. How cool is that?
That's very cool. Okay, do you think the axolotl is about to extinct, or still their number is good and they're not in danger?
Unfortunately, yes, they're about to be extinct. But some in the wild numbers are good, while some of the in the wild are going to be extinct. So we need to protect these guys, and you have to be careful because they're really diverse creatures. So do you want to ask another question if you want?
Yes. Is there anything that you would suggest your friends how to take care of the axolotl and how can we save axolotl?
Okay, so maybe if you see an axolotl in the wild, try not to pick it up because if the air goes in this, then it will be kind of like fainting, then it'll die, which is pretty bad. And unfortunately, sometimes they might have a disease or whatever, and the disease is called protoxomyga, and it's when some axolotls may kind of have some brown spots on their face or kind of like markings, and kind of makes them look kind of like funny looking. But when they're babies, you can see that they have really tiny frilly gills, and then when they grow up, they become bigger. Then the frilly gills on there grow so much, and that is really cool. But the axolotls are really diverse creatures. So how many of you guys want to save axolotls?
Yes, that's a very good question. I think our friends will take care of the axolotls, right? Okay, another thing. You said it can be as a pet,
Yes, it can be as a pet.
and in the same aquarium, can I put other fishes with the axolotl or just the axolotl?
Well, you can put tiny fishes, and also you need to have axolotl food as well, because you may want to feed them some kind of like worms. They also love worms and those larvae and fish that as their food. Well, unfortunately, their favorite food that you would like to take is worms. Axolotls loves worms as much as fish and the larvae.
Safi, do you think that's all for today or you want to share something more?
I guess I should share one more thing. Axolotls are really cute creatures. So in order to make their population come more, you have to feed them lots of food and they'll become strong. And that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye guys, stay tuned.